At the NEP Conclave cum workshop on competency-based education, Dr. Nidhi Nijhawan, principal of Mount Litera Zee School, Ghaziabad, spoke to the Education Times and shared with us her thoughts on the challenges of the 21st century learners, her views on hybrid learning, how her teachers are using technology to their benefit, and how her school is preparing itself to welcome back the students. Let's hear her thoughts.
Hello everyone. Today I have with me Dr. Nidhi Nijhawan. She is the principal of Mount Litera Zee School, Ghaziabad. Welcome ma'am. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us. So ma'am, according to you, what are the challenges in the 21st century learning and how do you plan to cope with those challenges?
May I have your first name first?
My name is Simran.
Okay, Simran. See, Simran, I think the challenges have always been there, but definitely for 21st century learning challenges, what I look at is that we have a very, interactive learners. So they just away from rote learning. And they're more into experiential learning. You need to tell them that yes, this is what. So it is not that okay that this is black and this is white. We need to tell them that there is grey also. So primarily the challenges go is that we need a lot of skilled staff to counteract their questions and to have a learning in a very structured manner. And of course, it is the changing environment, the changing domain of learning, and the biggest challenge, of course, is that to enhance their skills so that their innate potential can be unfurled. So primarily, if I talk of the main challenges to enhancing the skill learning with them.
Definitely ma'am. Like you see, the theme of today's conclave is competency-based education. So ma'am, how do you think, what are the benefits or the advantages of online learning, like you just said?
First of all, we're living in a country, where we have many religions, where we have many things coming up. So if I look at as a principle for the online learning is we don't have to now close schools, or we don't have to depend on the weather conditions. We can have schools all over. And of course, technology is here to stay. So if we look at, yes, online learning, now, initially what used to happen was just if it was an offline learning, particularly for the science students, they were going for their coaching and all. So now, if a teacher can always reschedule her classes, so it can also be at 8 o'clock also if the child is free and they can have their learning domain. So I think these are certain benefits. And then, yes, a lot of, in-house curriculum is being developed. So that's all the teachers are now in the true sense are academicians and are becoming research scholars amongst themselves.
Wonderfully said, ma'am. Wonderfully said. Like you just said, very well, the teachers have adapted to the online mode. Perfectly they have. So ma'am, how do you think this will benefit the students in the longer run if we see? How will it benefit them that the teachers are now so comfortable with the online mode?
See, it will help them that wherever they are, because we've had during the pandemic, parents have lost their jobs, they've changed their jobs, they've moved, they've been on work from home, so they've moved to their native places and all also. So it is not now that a child is staying in a B city or a C city and is not accessible to the top learning or whatever is the best for them. So I think this is...
Definitely very well said. So ma'am, now that schools are opening in the offline mode, how is the excitement of the teachers and just the organization? How is the excitement?
See, empty classrooms doesn't make any academician happy. So definitely the chirping and, the students coming, it is something that we're all looking forward to, keeping our fingers crossed. And yes, to see the smiling faces, to see the learning faces of the learners is equally very, very important.
Very true. Ma'am, so how is your organization assuring the safety of the students? Just keeping the global and the environment
keeping
intact,
the
which
COVID
is
norms in place, masks, sanitizers, of course, and we purely fumigating our buildings. And also we are ensuring that now, maybe say in a week, we have 3 days complete offline for one section, and then have 4 days off online for those. So in a rotation basis, we are looking at it so that we do not grow in numbers, and there's less of a lot of interaction amongst students.
thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for taking out the time and
Thank you
speaking
so
to us. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.